Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. I'm going to be talking about vitamin E oil today, how I incorporate it into hair care, skin care. I do a little bit of hair care with it, but mostly I do skincare with it. Okay, but let's talk about it. I've tried this brand before. It's been a hot minute since I bought it. Remember liking it, decided to go ahead and buy me some of this good stuff. Let me tell you exactly what it's called, and I will link it up in the down bar below. The brand looks like it's Cruz Vitamin E Oil, 15,000 IUs, and it is 2.2 fluid ounces per bottle. And let's see what else I can tell you about it. Well, I love it. Okay, first off, I make a lot of hair care products. I make a lot of skincare products too. In addition to buying all the products that I buy from the actual stores, I make a lot. And vitamin E is always a really good ingredient to use. It helps act as a natural preservative as well. It helps the product not go rancid as quickly, so it kind of inhibits, things from happening. It's somewhat of a preservative. It's not like a food grade preservative, like polysorbate 60, polysorbate 80. It's not like that, but it's not as potent as that, but it does help inhibit things. I like to put vitamin E oil, in hair care products and skincare products as well, whipped shea butter, things like that. And yeah, okay, anyways, but a lot of times I like to just use it absolutely straight. And that's what I've been doing lately. You can definitely use it just straight on your skin, which I love to do that. First off, I'm losing my voice. I don't know why, you guys. Let me take a drink. I'm like smacking and drinking. Hang on. Like, okay, water. I like smacking and drinking water. My voice is just wacky. Sinus problems, you know that. But anyhow, I like to put it just straight away on my skin, just straight on my skin. First off, I use it for a multitude of reasons. I'll be here all day telling you all of them. Let's touch on some of them. Under eye treatment, you guys. Instead of an under eye cream, I like to just take some of my fingertip and just pat it underneath my eyes, kind of massage it through my eyebrow as well. It conditions and moisturizes the eyebrow hairs and just makes them so soft, and it makes like those wacky stray hairs. They lay flat, they do what they're supposed to do, kind of smooth it through your eyebrow. Like I said, just pat it under your eye as an under eye treatment. I love to do that. A lot of times I will just get sick of using under eye creams and things like that, and that's what I do. I just dab it, pat it under my eyes. Love it. It really works better, if not just as good as other eye creams, and a lot of times, like I said, better. It just does. I've been finding a lot of eye creams lately I've been buying and trying have not been agreeing with me, and it's like, okay. And also what I noticed it does, I put it on my upper eyelid as well, and kind of conditions my eyelashes. But more important than conditioning my eyelashes, it kind of helps my dry eye issue, especially at night. My eyes are just so dried out lately. I don't know why. Like, what the heck? But at night, when I dab some on along my lash line and just kind of condition my eyelashes, I notice a little bit will kind of seep into my eyes. And I don't mean so much it leaves a complete film like on your eyeball, but I mean it just enough like seeps into my eyes at night to kind of moisturize my eyes, and I don't feel I'm like forcing blinking so much, because dry eyes have been running me effing nuts lately. Okay. Anyhow, also scar treatment, you guys. #1 treatment of scars is vitamin E oil. I don't care what anybody tries to BS you with or tell you anything any different, or that there's anything any better. Small surgical scars. I'm a model. I do modeling. I have 3 professional level jobs. One of my 4th sometimes job is modeling, but I mean, I get major contracts, and I have to wear things like bathing suits, swimsuits, mollikinis, bikinis, whatever, things like that, you know what I mean? Halter tops, tube tops. But I have like small surgical scars, and I don't want the guys to like have to do, like, I don't know anything really too much about the photography part of it, or the like airbrush department part, you know what I mean, all that. But I fade out my scars with vitamin E oil, and that way the guys don't have much work to do. You know, I mean, they have little, you know, little whatever they do with Photoshop, they have less work to do. So I like to fade out those scars, which I'm telling you, nothing works better. Like if you cut yourself, or if you get a scrape or something like that, start using vitamin E oil as a way for, you know, the skin to heal. And I'm not talking about like some deep gash or some deep cut, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know, surgical scars, small surgical scars. I'm talking about if you accidentally cut your finger in the kitchen, you know, things like that, just small things like that, paper cut, anything like that. So if you don't want things to scar up, vitamin E, I absolutely will testify, swear by it. Been using it since I was a kid. Started using vitamin E oil like on minor cuts and scrapes and things like that. About 8 or 9 years old, literally, just really young. So I love vitamin E oil. Also, not just powerful and potent for scars. It just fades things away like that. You know what I mean? Also, if you had maybe an acne issue to where you have some like leftover residual spots, you know, skin discoloration, purple marks, anything like that, just leftover residual acne scars from acne. Say like maybe you had acne when you were 15 or whatever, and now you might have those marks left behind on your face. Every night before you go to bed, dab vitamin E oil on there. But I tell you, the thing with vitamin E oil is you have to be religious about it. You have to religiously use it. You have to be consistent. You have to be persistent, and you have to keep using it. Okay, if that all makes sense. It's something you can't just use once or twice, expect a miracle, and you're done. Okay, you have to religiously use it. You have to consistently, persistently, and keep on using it. You know what I mean? So like, stick with it. You will see results, 100% results. Okay, also sometimes just for my dry split ends, what I like to do, take a little bit of just 1 or 2 drops of the vitamin E oil, dab it between your index finger and your thumb, and just get like a sticky amount like between your fingers, and take the very, very, very tip ends of your hair, just the very tip ends, and kind of take your index finger and your thumb and press the vitamin E oil into your split ends. It completely helps. I mean, it's not going to 100% seal up your split ends. It's not going to mend your split ends. It's not going to fix your split ends. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, you guys. The only thing that fully treats split ends is cutting them off. But you'd be cutting your hair every stinking minute, right? So just take between your index finger and your thumb and dab a tiny drop into the very tip ends of your hair. Don't go overboard with it, because if you do go overboard with it, you can get the greasies, okay? You know what I mean? Like if you saturate all your hair in it, that's going to be a greasy, sticky, gooey, yucky mess. Don't do that. I'm just saying a little bit, 1 or 2 drops between the index and the thumb. Take your ends of your hair and just do that. Just press the E oil into the ends of your hair. It works absolutely magic. Okay, that's another thing to do, which I love to do. Been doing it forever. And like I said earlier, just put it straight away on my face. Just take a few drops and just kind of warm it up on your fingertips and massage it about your face. You know what I mean? Just go to town doing it. I have slightly dry skin. I noticed lately my skin has been more dry than normal. You know, like enough to irritate me. You know, it's like, what the heck, you know? So I've been using this and just kind of dab it down your neck, your décolletage, your décolleté. Now, I don't really like too much of it to get in my hair, on my hairline, because it can make the hairline very greasy. So what I like to do is put my hair up in a sassy bun or a sassy tight top knot. Smear it all on my face, you know, down my neck, my décolletage, my décolleté. Hit those spots where I feel that it's dry and I need the help, you know what I mean? Works absolutely beautifully. And I love this brand so much. The reason I love this brand so much is because it seems to be a lot less sticky than other brands. It's not as sticky, and I like that because, you know, sometimes that stickiness will just kind of get to me, and then I'm like, okay, moving on, I want to move onto something using something else, right? But I love this brand. Is very, 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 very less sticky. I probably saying my words a little backwards, but you know what I mean. It is less sticky, and I love it. There's millions of other usages you can use this for, you know, sunburns, anything like that. If you have skin irritations, sunburns, As long as you don't have issues with e-oil. I've never really truly known or come across anybody that has like a allergy to vitamin E oil. I have yet to see that. Work in the skincare world. I've been in the skincare community, in the skincare world, literally my entire life, right? And I've yet to see somebody that has, like an allergy or something to it. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But before you do, I want to just show you kind of like the texture of this vitamin E oil. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. And as you can see, I like to buy a lot of it all at once. It's like I put the lids on so darn tight. It's like, literally, can I get it off? So I am so paranoid about losing a precious drop of this oil. Okay, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to show you like the texture of it on my hand here. Okay, you see how it has a nice runny texture to it? It is less sticky, and yet the spreadability on the skin, the way it goes onto the skin and into the skin and glides across the skin, just, oh, look at that. It's just absolutely, it's like good as gold, okay? That's like heaven, okay? And there's no stickiness to it. It feels absolutely beautiful. And there's a huge storm outside and my lights are like flickering. Okay, I don't know. Before I lose power or, get like a huge power outage or something like that, gonna let you guys go. But I love this vitamin E oil. It is the best of the best. This brand is the bomb. I don't know what is so great that they do to it, but whatever it is, I do love it. I will link it up in the down bar below. And yeah, not sponsored, not affiliated, not hooked up with the company, not connected to the company, not paid to lie to you guys, wasn't given freebies, none of that BS, just all truth, love, and honesty. I love you. Bye, beautiful.